personal things that you guys do to stay cool or to protect yourselves in the heat and the sunshine?
Stay inside.
Yes?
Stay inside.
Yeah. I also found those little aluminum. They're about the size of a pop can, but they have this other fluid in them. They will cool you down in a heartbeat.
Is it about 12 ounces worth?
Yeah, it's about 12 ounces. I enjoyed a couple while I was mowing the yard yesterday, and I also discovered we have crop circles in our...
Hello, it's Hillary. How are you?
I have a quick question about the song Need You Now, because there's been arguments back and forth for about 5 weeks now on it's 1:15, I'm a little drunk, and I need you now. Which 1:15 are we talking about?
I think if it's 1:15 p.m., you really have a problem.
Oh!
Number one in the division, everybody cheer for the Cowboys now.
What we're doing this morning is we're guessing your weight to give you 4 tickets for the State Fair of Texas.
Okay.
Well, if we guess it within 375 pounds...
I'm really hoping you're going to get this one right. I'm going to be very offended if you don't.
Oh, that is the best response I could have ever hoped for, Alyssa.
I'm going to say 105 pounds.
Ooh, you're pretty good. I'm not going to tell you how much, but you're within 375.
We're talking with Keith Urban. We promised everybody we'd have a chance to hear our private interview with him. And, you know, I remember this, Paul. You have a way of it's the picture you paint, like this question.
For anyone who has sealed the doors, bolted them, cemented over them, dug a moat around their heart, and set up booby traps.
Wow. That's quite an experience.
Well, yeah. What does this song represent?
What an evil woman she was. Wow.
We've been talking about things that make you smile.
Hey, you know what makes me smile? When my son calls me from overseas in his deployment.
What makes you smile?
My son, when I'm giving him a bottle and he's just drinking away and he looks up at me and he stops to smile at me and then starts to drink again, that just makes me smile.
Nothing like it.
Talked with Rascal Flatts this morning, and as we wrap the interview up, somebody got a little hungry.
Thank you.
Who's eating the cookie?
Thank you, buddy.
Nobody? I don't even know why you asked that and brought some up like that.
Can't you taste it?
Is that a nutty butter?
Nutter butter.
Yeah. Nutter buddy. It's a nutter buddy.
Had everybody from around the country come in and take a look at the stadium. And we got hungry, so we went to the snack bar.
I want one of those foot-long hot dogs and some curly fries.
Hank, you go ahead and get whatever you want, too. We'll put it on my tab, because I can just use it as a write-off.
There's just so many choices.
It seems odd to me you're standing right here next to us, but you sound like you're on the phone.
Well, that's because the boss said Paul's impersonation of me sounds better on the phone than in the studio.
Okay, I understand.
Wake up with the wolf, don't hit you'll miss the show. Get that car out on the road. You know you want to wake up with the wolf. Don't think about laying back down. Get yourself and head into town. Do that work so you can play. Earn that money so you can get sideways.
Your cell phone here in 2009 has more technological capability than the capsule that took them to the moon. They were able to get to the moon on that technology. How amazing is that?
Which makes you think where we'll be holding this cell phone now, 40 years from now, what we'll have.
And makes you think that they were able to make it to the moon, and yet with the personal navigation on the phone, I still can't make it to places downtown.
And a new study finds that people who drink more alcohol are also more likely to exercise.
I'm not naming names, but one of us should be a triathlete.
The coolest word floating next to the lawn chairs. The water and the wind in my wet underwear. The life was good everywhere. Got rained out that night. Hey, Dallas, I'm real sorry, but we have to shut this thing down tonight, all right? Hey, we'll come back, I promise. Hey, before I go, I want to say hi to all my friends over at the Wolf. I love you guys.
We've secured a phone call with the Midway Informant.
I don't know if I can divulge how to get into the fair
for free.
Uh-oh.
Jumping over the fence does not work.
What about hiding in a trash can overnight?
That may work, however, very uncomfortable.
And stinky.
You know, Midway Informant, it sounds like your voice disguiser may be on the fritz.
That's the latest song from Carrie Underwood, Cowboy Casanova. The actual definition of Casanova, a man who is amorously and gallantly attentive to women.
Amorously, too.
That too, yeah.
And he's also a philanthropist.
I think that's philanderer.
Earlier this year, you did a musical event with the Wake Up with the Wolf show singing Sweet Child of Mine and Don't Worry, Be Happy.
She's got a smile and it seems to me
reminds me of childhood memories.
Good, you guys. It wasn't nominated.
You've blocked that out, haven't you?
Why?
It wasn't nominated. I voted for it.
Was it not worthy, Carrie?
I mean, I voted for it.
Jump out of our seats when they score a touchdown because we live for that rush. It's a good time when Cowboys win at home, yeah.
Brad Paisley says the greatest thing about his bachelor party, which was held out in Los Angeles, the Mexican food that they had.
Oh, I don't know, guys. Food's way up there on that list.
You know, when people renew their vows, before you renew your vows, if you're doing that, do you renew the bachelor party?
I don't think so, Lucy.
Oh.
Real quick, if you can name every instrument that you can play. Guitar. That's it, really. all the rest. I mean, the piano and all this other. Oh God.
Because we want to. Have you ever played an accordion?
This will be apparent. No.
What is it that wakes you up on a rainy, cloudy day?
Well, days like this, I normally get up and put the radio on and listen to a bunch of hooligans on 99.5. that makes my morning.
What's your name?
I'll tell you what, Rocket.
Rocket, I'm going to have to check that show out. What station is it on again?
99.5 The Wolf. Oh!